Checking my levels. Wait, where is it? Capture card audio. There it is. Closing this. Sound pollution. Gotta go to all my different notification pages. Give the people all their retweets. Where is that other link? Come on, phone. There it goes. And okay. Getting all my windows lined up. And waiting on the star of the show, Butair. He's almost here. Mainly streaming to one person. Getting a drink myself. Right, I have a big old glass of water perched precariously on the edge of my table. Perfect spot for it. Nothing could ever go wrong. As I also chuck my socks across the room. Unrelated. Made my dogs turn their heads. That's hilarious. They're like, what the hell is that flying across the room? Oh my god, Butair, where are you? Okay, come on. Oh, I got notifications. Run a quick, get that out of the way. Need a less squeaky chair.
He's hurt pretty bad, but he tore off his bandages. Why? Tor was here. Odin said Tor needs help. But from what? Is he turning into a Taken? Tor left the wellness center. Can't be opened on this side.
Tor Anderson had lightning in his veins. This was rock and roll, baby. That Weaver girl had cast a spell on him. Tor would do anything she'd ask. Tor deserved this. Tor wanted this. She wanted the song. A gift. He had to get it for her. Afterwards, it was too late. Tor swung his hammer in frustration. The spark was gone. Black liquid clogged his mind. A bad trip. Tor fought it. He was strong. He'd never be taken. But the darkness could still drown him. Tor needed to warn someone. It was all happening again. Tom was back. Coming back. Tom would need help too if he was going to make it. But the brothers were too old to stop it this time. Tor had called someone. Someone who could help. The name escaped him. Drowned beneath dark water.
There's some. Any other opening? No. Whoa.
This door needs a knob. A security computer. Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times. Day, then month. He uses European formatting. The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders.
The day after the next new moon is his tradition.
The computer controls the door that Tor went through.
We're at the day after the August new moon.
Think, Saga. Tor is being targeted. He needs help.
What is the day after the next new moon in August? The 16th, so it's 17/8/23. Yay, I did it. Hello, Bater.
And the doors are open.
I've unlocked the door.
There's Tor. And he's out of his mind. Need to get to him.
He's a little wacky. Bonk. Things he'll do for love, right? Trauma, trauma, trauma. which he knocked over earlier.
Shit!
Ouch! How dare you? Whamst. Oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
Huh. He was, floating. He was chest deep in water, and his reflection was showing on the surface of the water.
Need to catch up with Tor.
Lost and found. Found a box of ammo.
This is even
That's not nice. Oh, there is one more thing to go get. A doorknob. So now I can put a doorknob in a door and turn the knob to the door and open it. So I didn't need to go around. Shit. This door had no doorknob, which, you know, I guess that's how that works. You just put the doorknob in, you can open it. The cult storms the lodge.
Ilmo was nervous. His palms were clammy. He lowered his phone.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Mulligan isn't picking up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his own phone. Same with Thornton. Ilmo didn't like it. No one was answering the phone at the workshop in Watery either. Something was up. It had to be the writer. Had to be. The Koskela brothers were crouching in the bushes across from the Elderwood Palace Lodge, its light shining in the night. They couldn't wait any longer. The brothers knew Saga was in Watery visiting her trailer. Going now was their only chance to do this without hurting her. Ilmo stood up and a crowd of deer masks looked his way. Okay, this is it. The writer is the target. Take him down and it's all over. Only shoot the Fed if you have to. This is our big moment. We watch in the night. The crowd murmured the chant back to him. Ilmo turned his face to the hotel. He could see Saga's partner in the window. Ilmo slapped his brother on the shoulder. The brothers donned their masks. The cult of the tree was ready.
Also deer.
They're all so soft and sad.
Me when I see jackalopes.
Tor, don't go! Tor Anderson, you come out of here this minute! That water is bad! Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you! This kind of behavior is not okay! Let him go, Tor! Damn.
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
She's cuckoo pants.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me, or is this a story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
Time to see her.
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking
Gee
character.
whiz.
But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both? Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more. Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside? Nope. The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it?
Eclipse
Am I
Raptor,
just
nice
playing
to see
into
you.
the story?
Right, I fixed my output device. That was bad. It came out through my speakers in my TV or monitor. So someone over there. Look that way.
To the emergency muster point!
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house. Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life, and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker? Those Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
Is there anyone who didn't show up?
A few. Artie, Gil, Cynthia.
If they aren't here by now, then
We
they
blasted
aren't coming.
Gale in the wellness
It's
center.
important to be punctual. On that topic, I'd like to point out that our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
Just that Tor won't leave the poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman. Well, no one tells Norman McDonald what to do.
Mandy May, are you all right? You're bleeding.
Oh, how did that happen?
Oh, no, Mandy May. Oh, no!
Oh, don't be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting this monster of a blanket.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
They gave me a ton of flashlight. You good, bro? Oh, I gotta have to profile him.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
Yeah, but Tara, do you remember what was in the fancy hotel?
This mug
with
always
Alan?
cheers me up.
No, there was something in a bathtub with a lady. And then it went shoomp.
Anger's Remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
Wasn't it a record in a bathtub?
Anger's Remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor. Bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Anger's Remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
So now we profile Cynthia.
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing.
Cancel culture strikes
It was
again.
too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The Dark Presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Where is Anger's Remorse now?
She is a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her. Anger's Remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks' care home.
The Anger's Remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub. Cynthia took the record, and I brought it back.
To the Cynthia room. Steal Mandy May's stuff first. Mandy has a handgun.
Taillights.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks. Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty.
His idioms
I wouldn't
do not
want to
translate.
be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
A bathtub, a pond, a lake. There's a theme here.
Doubles down.
Cover us again!
I'm never gonna get used to this.
Phew. Alright, there's some things I didn't loot in this area, so I can get more ammo. Because it'll actually spawn? Yes. Now we go to the basement.
Shit. I need to get the power back on.
Buy more fuses. Download more RAM.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back, an on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now he had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, it took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Agent Barry Wheeler.
Must be locked from the other side.
Coda's in the laundry room.
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
That's why Emmett's a good washer. Hey, Leon.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
$273. Did not like that sound.
Fuse.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's great. The the interact prompt went to the box instead of the lock, so it opened. Yeah, I think there's a flooding problem.
There. Power's back on. Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
You done it. looks like the trailer for a movie. Give me that. Give me the thing. Give me the stuff in the thing. Really, they didn't see this coming? Oh my gosh. Ah, I need those batteries, come on. Sam Lake. No. Really? Okay. I got it to work.
Shit. Careful, Saga.
It's 1988, a face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared, the old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
That's not nice of the bastard. Okay. So I have a record and I have power.
It was too late. She was underwater. The nightmares were starting to creep in. He had it coming. It was trapped in the forest story.
Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it, Cynthia said. This will put a smile back on your face, my dear, a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Beep boop. Ah, fuck. Dark Poem 2.
Lost on the shore between the forest and the ocean, the owl and the deer reflected in motion. In his room he will hurt her, in hers he is caught. His story ends, her story does not. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the dark presence? Tor's a romantic, huh?
A record.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
The dark water pressed itself into her.
The dark presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Okay, so recap, Bater, because I just kind of figured some stuff out. She was in the bathtub in the fancy hotel in New York, where the play was held, and the devil worked its way to her hotel room and killed her, right? And that's where Alan saw her in the bathwater. And then in the other Cynthia Corrupted text, she was in the bathtub, and then someone was in the bathroom with her and pushed her under the water. So both things happened, maybe? And that might be why she got.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver.
You're gonna wear a long white nightgown
An old
when you get
flame.
got.
Maybe Tom was taken.
But yeah, it only took my third playthrough to realize why she got caught. Man, I call myself a fan of the game series. I don't even know the plot, apparently. That's gonna hurt. Ow. Okay. That third shot was lucky. I reload the shotgun. I like how the shotgun casts a shadow with just a little, like, barrel lead.
Oh.
Oh, easy now. Shotgun shells. I will kick your ass. That mobile, so the Joker got away.
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul, on my face forever, seeking to be whole. Driven by passion, raging like a storm, with thunder and lightning, and the hubris I was born. Blood and pain, there is to take it all. Blind to your pain, wounds my downfall. You can relight my fire
The overlap is at the point.
when our shame becomes a curse. The stories of a
I'm in a bunker. One bullet. Oh, I love that. Body of missing youth discovered in flooded bunker. Gone too soon. Ocean view. Oh, the ocean view.
This isn't real.
Beware the drowned lady.
Fuck this place.
Beware the drowned lady. Beware the drowned lady.
Am I going in circles?
Infinite loop unless I go back. Shine him. Ah, fuck. fired up.
Tor is here, in the overlap. Gotta find him and get the fuck out. Overlaps require pieces of art to enter. Is that because of the Dark Place's focus on art? The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
Closer. Destroy. The only way.
So many batteries. Alright, second loop through.
It's a loop, like the others. I need to reach the center. Cynthia. She's here. A dead end.
Beware the drowned lady.
Oh, back here again.
Crawling through the water. Mini health pills. 4 rounds of ammo. Better than no rounds. Okay, back on path.
Locked. The key has to be nearby.
Oh, come on, door. There it are. And give me some bolt cutters. means I can cut some bolts. And remove obstruction. There's some bolts there. Gotcha. Okay, I'm turning on the auto aim again. I thought I would be okay without it. But it actually like locks onto the light bulbs. The light ball. I thought I could pro gamer it, but I can't. I'm sorry. Snipper clip it. Hey, Sizzle. I'm looping. I'm writing a story. Rip Nora. Who's your favorite traumatized federal agent?
Back again. Gotta go deeper.
I've gotta go deeper. Who else trying to go deeper? This is the new trend on TikTok. Oh, but here, those are the lights from the hotel.
Tor!
Oh no, not the Grimace Shake. Dies on a playground.
Cynthia is changing the overlap. Trying to stop me.
She's supposed to be from the US, but she says
Can you hear me?
the occasional, like, Cynthia.
I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
You took Tor. I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Saga. So damn dark down here. And underwater. She's trapped me. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Shit!
Might be able to make it to that if I run.
She's coming.
Stay away, weird lady. Alright. I recall this thing being tough. See, right?
I gotta get out of the water.
Yeah. This was not the right way. Supplies for later, though.
There must be a way to get the power back on.
She's doing the floor's water lava. Yeah. What's your adorable Ide? March? Ide of March? Don't tell Caesar. Supplies for later. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Yeah, hop in. We'll go for a ride. Your name's Joey? JK. Alright, I gotta make it to that stairwell without getting murked by old lady in the water. Shut up, shut up, shut up. A couple. She does have a knife. She has the power of darkness. Shit, 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 shit. Get in. Ta-da. Heh.
I'm not leaving you here, Tor. Hold on!
I'm going back for the supplies. A lack of blood is a problem. Oh, she is still down here! Fuck! Fuck!
Where'd she go?
Oh, egg on my face. That sucks. I didn't sign a release. This fucking lady. Oh, really? Up there. Cut that shit up. Go, go, go. Button.
It's cold. Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Don't know what I'm doing. There's nothing in there because I have too much stuff. I could try to look up the Uranus pics later. got darkness. Oh, wait. No, I got her. I got her. That was actually pretty close. Oh, hi, Alan.
You again. The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
Without the clicker. You can help. You must find it.
I already have it. I can get it to you. But I have to understand. Did you write Logan into the story?
Lad's in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story. If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit! Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family. Tor!
Oh, fucking hell.
Are you okay?
Hey, took your sweet time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right. Sorry. Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got answers.
Chapter end. On to the next.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul, on my face forever, seeking to be whole. Driven by passion, raging like a storm, with thunder and lightning, and the hubris I was born. Blood, heart, and vein, I risk to take it all. Blind to your pain, your wounds, my downfall. You can't relight my fire when our shame becomes a pale horse. The stories harboring a liar, but you're the sea that can break the curse. For in the twilight of my years, I am nothing but anger's remorse.
I see the picture of Uranus now.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can
That was
have
good
our
one.
talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
Okay, Grampy Gramps.
You know about my mind place?
The mind place is a
How
place
is
of
that
the mind.
possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot?
Grandfather.
You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin aren't part of my family. I have the clicker.
Mama,
Can
give
I
me
use
a
it to
magic
save my daughter?
clicker.
An amp. Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light
Esper.
switch isn't enough.
Oh,
It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom. Meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first. I
Let's
can't
rewrite
stop the
the
horror
story.
story without him.
Boop, boop, boop. Mama.
You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end. Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David.
So I did
I won't stop until they're
work it
safe.
out, but I've worked out even more things since this is my third playthrough. I've started to pick up things that I've even missed on the first two.
Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help.
Yep, himbo.
Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember,
My brain is smooth
your
yet wrinkled.
daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this
bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
Trying. I didn't work out today because I was super sore.
I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin. A few shots of the Andersons' finest will fix us both up. See you soon, Saga.
I'm not too busy. I have fuck all to do.
The FBC is
I
holding
just go
wake
every
at the
other
sheriff's
day
station.
so that I don't overdo it.
I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have wake and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. Casey. Do you read me, Casey?
Cynthia's lamp.
Damn it. Where are you, Casey? He better
Lamps,
be
brother.
okay. Focus, Saga.
Bolt
Get to the
cutter.
station. To wake.
Lamp. Cynthia something.
When
Cynthia's lamp.
Cynthia Weaver was downstairs at breakfast, Rose snuck into her room. With all the lamps in the room, it took her a while to find the one with an angel. Luckily, the dream Alan had sent her had been very clear. Rose was certain that Cynthia would not miss one lamp. She had so many. Tonight, Rose would put the lamp in a shoebox and let it sink into the garden pond. That's what Alan wanted. That's how she could help him. The thought made her whole body buzz with joy. Cynthia knew the lamp was missing the very moment she came back to her room. She was overcome by grief. It had been Tom's lamp, one of the few things that reminded her of him. It had not worked in a long time with the cord severed and the light switch gone. But there are other kinds of lights than the ones we can see. The invisible light of the angel lamp had held Cynthia together all these years. With tears welling in her eyes, she didn't see the shadows shifting in the corners of her room.
Get the clicker to wake and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. But the FBC have him.
Pick up a couple more loots that were around, but I didn't want to pick up yet because I had too much already. I can use the bolt cutters and go out this way and explore a little. Bonk. Some stashes. behind me. Okay. Lunchbox, lunchbox.
Another
there it is.
Alex Casey lunchbox?
Go, lady. Go down the hill. Thank you. Rose at bingo night. Alan Walker. Wendy Davis disappeared in 2010. No, that was Terry. Alright, Rose at bingo night.
Every night was bingo night at the Valhalla nursing home. Each time Rose drew a ball from the cage and called out its number, some of the residents shouted bingo, no matter what was on their cards.
Bingo.
Some of them sat mute, their cards full, never calling out. Some of them would try to steal the ball from her. Some of them would chastise the others for acting out. It was like herding a clouder of cats. Rose didn't mind. She liked cats. She knew she was where she was supposed to be, with her little Vikings, waiting for the hero to come. Tonight, the residents were restless, more so than usual. Ahti was wearing Blum's coveralls again. Tor stood by the phone. Too late. Rose saw the hammer in his hand.
Bonk.
The garden lights started to flicker, the darkness and rain pressing against the windows. The time drew nigh.
He swung his phone, or his hammer at the phone, and it shocked him, and that's why he was in the health center. Convenient.
Another locked box.
Rocket flare. I'm done here. I'm gonna avoid a fight. Or I'm gonna get trapped. Okay, I made it. Yay. I gotta try to avoid some of the fights. On the hardest difficulty, I can't tank every fight. One more. Expert gaming strategy. Open. Page on floor. Bright Falls.
The 81st annual Deer Fest was just around the corner. Everyone in Bright Falls was bustling. There were banners to be hung, pies baked, deer masks sold. Bright Falls had made the top 100 American small town lists for its modest, rustic charm. The town expected a lot of tourists this year, but a shadow hung over the Deer Fest preparations. The forecast promised rain. Fearful whispers promised more murders. The police were on high alert. Sheriff Breaker had deputies patrolling the streets at night. Bright Falls was no stranger to odd happenings, but to cancel Deerfest? Out of the question. The townsfolk were anxious, their anticipation mixed with fear. People had restless dreams. The lights seemed dimmer. Floodwater pressed in on the town, and the shadows poured in with it.
Shadow shifted in the dark. Shadow! More coffee coming right up! The Espresso Express!
Shit. Dog. Come on. Ugh. Goodness. Okay. light bulbs. So the split left, right. Two down. I think I can brute force it from there.
There's another cult stash. Another one of those cult boxes.
I did it. Coskella's breaking into the FBC lab.
When the government seized the land around Cauldron Lake and set up their laboratory there, Ilmo Koskela knew they knew something. Together with his brother, they felt obliged to take a look inside. The Federal Bureau of Control Security was a joke. The Koskelas walked in delivering coffee. Back in Watery, they pored over the stack of files they grabbed. The FBC was researching something in the lake, something they called the Shadow. Everyone who went into the lake came back a monster. Hartman had gone into the lake. He'd come back bad. The FBC had captured him, interrogated him. Based on his ravings, Barbara Jagger had gone into the lake as far back as the 60s. She'd come back bad. The writer, Alan Wake, had gone into the lake. He'd faced Jagger, pushed some mystic light switch into a hole in her chest, flicked the switch and gotten rid of her. If Wake ever came back, he was bound to be bad as well.
See, what you do is you bike to the gym or jog to the gym, and you'll be warm when you get there.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice.
Okay. He's gonna burb.
Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen.
Wake needs to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him.
It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it.
But you double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people.
Dude over there. He's back. Back again. Stash up there, but I'm going to investigate around here first. Heh. I'll tell my friend. Screwdriver.
Oh, another rhyme.
A child needs their mother to keep them safe and at home as their hiding place. Because outside the monsters roam and chase. When they ring your doorbell, don't yell, don't tell them to go away. Give them treats and pray they won't knock your house down to the ground.
That's not right.
Shit. Mother. Outside the monsters roam.
Think, Saga.
Nope. Mother. Monster. Help. The child nurses their mother to keep them safe and the home as their hiding place, because outside the monsters roam and chase.
Nah. Nope.
Okay. Okay. Really? Thought I did that.
Okay.
Bing bong. Oh, if you open the door, the footsteps go in. Dear.
Hi there, little friend.
I believe I got all the ones in Bright Falls now. Oh, okay, and then he turns around and comes this way. And it's
a charm for my bracelet.
It's a mug. Okay. Now we go to the stash to get the stuff from the stash.
Another cult stash?
Danger!
Ah, dang.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
I'm gonna make use of my propane tanks here pretty soon.
And another lunchbox. Another one of those rhymes.
To the beach a child went wandering, pretty shiny rocks she's gathering. But from the water a monster arose, a horrible beast with a pointy nose. A flapping wing and dragging toes, but the child was wrong. It was her mother all along on a boat, grabbing a towel that's already gone.
A black hole. Fearful whisper. The black hole grin.
Sneaky fuck. He's trying to catch one last sneaky link.
Can never have too many charms.
So many coffee cups. Left.
There's another lunchbox.
Rose receives a message.
Rose woke up from another dream from her idol. Another message. All through her morning routine, she was humming happily. So happily, she realized she was starting to forget what Alan had told her. Something about a hero who would come to save them all. And the hero... Rose frowned. This won't do, Rose Marigold. You know better than to forget. Something about knitwear. The hero liked it? Rose nodded, determined. She'd use the knitwork to guide the hero to the secret stashes she had hid in the forest to help them. Knitwear to mark the spot. Alan will love that, she thought. Now she only needed the knitwork. Rose thought hard. Mandy May was always knitting. Mandy May would help her.
Sorry, I gotta check on something. Alright, got that figured out. Sorry, I had to check on something. Like, one of them IRL things. Alright.
There's a rhyme over here.
5 little monsters out on the sea, waiting to see who the winner will be. They rocked their boats to find out who floats to one little monster did fall. Mama called out to the sea and cried, and the sea she replied, on the bottom they will rot if they will not stop rocking their boats. Monsters on the boat. Mama called out to the sea.
Sure.
Odd happenings. Modest rustic charm. First annual gift. Play cards in the general store.
Look at that.
Okay.
Hello, dear.
Oh, hello there.
Those people burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
There's some loot to be had over here. The chomp chops.
Another cult box.
She wouldn't just wander off and not tell us. Especially after all the weirdness of the lodge. I'm worried, Jules.
Well, I'm fucking worried too. We just had to follow some internet.
Right, I got that one. Hi, Sachi. This is Rose's office, and she is taking notes. Wait a minute. Nope. Stop it. Should go right there.
Okay. One of us needs to stay at the lodge in case Marcy shows up. And the other one should go out looking for her.
Another locked box.
I'm not wasting time, we're gonna just look this up. Oh no, not the solo players. Why are you cringe solo player? I see. So back in Watery, here to look for deer. Let's go to the Kalevala Knights.
I hear some concerning things over from Bright Falls.
You mean that horrible affair at the lodge? Why is everyone running around shooting everything nowadays?
Now that I have the bolt cutters, I can go to the Knights motorcycle shop. Zip zap. This is back where the float was. Random propane.
There's another cult stash.
Darkness! Bingo!
Good job, Saga. Now keep moving.
Need to quit closing my tabs. Bolt cutters here.
Another
Measure rat
rhyme.
puzzle. The old man who could not see had no children of his own, so he cared for a fawn not yet grown. For the deer, for him was a deer, and filled his life with love.
Okay, okay. Look at that. Another
So let's count them off. Let's see for the deer that are around here. I got the one that was here. Got the one here. I got the one with Calavilla Nights, and I got the one here. So I think I have every deer in this location. Let's see what the Mind Place deer has to say.
If only the rest of the bureau. Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Doesn't want to tell me. It's almost midnight. Ugh. Gonna go get set up over here, do one last thing, and then it'll be the end for tonight.
those cult boxes.
Animals stayed away from the water's edge as if to avoid some unseen submerged predator waiting just below the dark surface. They never drank the water from the lake. Birds flew around it, never over. Darkness flowed from Cauldron Lake. Gaze in the black mirror of the lake, you'd see it all around you, and you'd understand. It was already out, already where you were. It was already too late. Cauldron Lake used to be alive with people. Beautiful forests, hiking trails leading to stunning vistas. Then the government put up a fence, kept the people out. Volcanic gas, they said. They didn't want anyone knowing the truth. The lake wasn't a lake at all. The dark water a mask to hide the hungry, bottomless ocean below. A fence couldn't stop the flood that was coming. Nothing could. The return of the nightmare rising from the depths.
Yeah, it's pretty freaky deaky. Over in the lake. It's not a lake. Get discarded. Blame 'em. I should hotkey the freaking stun grenades.
Must be locked from the other side. More of those rhymes.
Moose are tasty. It's no moose steak is never a moose steak. Hero courageous and true, stalked by the monster. Hatching through, the clever crows call their warning and keep an eye on the battle forming. When the fight is done and over, the hero and crows reap the rewards left for her. A monster hatching. The clever crows caw their warning. Keep an eye on the battle forming. Bird. When the fight is done and over, the hero and the crows reap the rewards.
Okay.
She wasn't ready.
Spooky culty bolty, yes. Oh dear.
Hate to see them like this.
The father doll.
Hey, another charm.
Missed a lunchbox.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Smile.
Let my twin in the other office lead the way.
I got them all. Rifle stash. Cauldron Lake. Bright Falls Pier. Motorcycle Club in Watery. Bright Falls. So one in Bright Falls, one in Watery. Shit.
Overcome!
I've decided to go to Watery before I log out. I'm really confused now. Sorry, I am losing my mind. Behind the sheriff station, at the Bright Falls Pier, Bunker Woods, Forest Bunker, nursing home. Shit, it's gonna be a pain. I got the one in the back of the truck. The fishing pier. Towards the Bright Falls Pier, the work log. There's someone behind the sheriff station. The morgue. It's in the sheriff station morgue.
They think they're so mysterious. They're
But I can't really get there.
masks. Children.
Here's what I'll do. Stash this. I think I need all of these. I'm going to switch reality so that we're going to finish out Alan's section in the next time. Pressing an Iwa Saga would be a bad idea right now. Yeah, I have to go to sleep so that I can wake up for work. And he has school, and he has to go watch a movie tomorrow. A movie called Utenu, starring Sam Lake. It's the 20-minute like movie. So we have some fun ahead of us. But yes,